hate the Cleveland Browns. We are the most pathetic poverty franchise in all of sports. Now, I'm sure there's other franchises, not in America, maybe some soccer teams or whatever that are run worse, but I can't imagine it gets much worse than this. Obviously, Myles Garrett has requested a trade. He wants to go play for championships, and how could you blame him? I don't think I've ever seen a player request a trade and not a single person in the fan base is upset at the player. Everybody blames the front office, the ownership, and they should. It's pathetic how poorly run this team has been forever, really, but especially since the Deshaun Watson trade. It's the worst trade in NFL history, point blank, worst trade of all time. It's not even close. And the man who made that trade, look, I get people like him, and he's made good moves in his time in Cleveland, but Andrew Berry has to get fired. How could you make the worst trade in NFL history and not lose your job? It doesn't make any, and it just blows my mind. It doesn't make any sense. It's frustrating as a fan, especially when just a year ago you felt like maybe we got something. We've got talented players, especially on the defensive side of the ball. We just have to figure stuff out on offense, and we could really compete with some of these top teams. And I think most of that is out of the window now. I mean, especially with Myles Garrett wanting out of Cleveland, which, again, fully justified. I love him. He's probably my favorite Brown of all time. He's done so much for this team, for this city, and you could tell that he doesn't want to leave. I mean, do you know how bad you have to be, how poorly run you have to be to drive a guy who loves Cleveland, right? Like a terrible place, just the worst. I mean, I love Cleveland, but like objectively it sucks. You know how bad you have to be to drive a guy who loves it here out? He's a minority owner of the Cavs. Like, he wanted to be here his whole career. How do you let that guy leave? It's like, and I'm not saying it's the same, but it's comparable, obviously, what's happening now. Mavericks trade Luka Doncic. It's like, that guy should have been a Mav for life. It's no different with Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett should be a Brown for life. Now, obviously, different circumstances. Luka wanted to stay, whatever. Doesn't matter. There's just no excuses. And ultimately, yeah, I'm going to blame Andrew Berry a ton and Kevin Stefanski and everybody in the front office. But the Haslams are the worst ownership in football. They have been since they bought the team. And they need to sell it. And they never will. And it sucks. And I don't even know why I'm making this video. Just hurts. I just hate being a Browns fan. I love them so much. And all I want them to do is be good. And they never have been and never will be. And it just sucks. And there are other franchises that go through it. Don't get me wrong. I know the Lions are good now, but that franchise has gone through it. The Jags, the Falcons. But like, I feel like those teams have had silver linings either recently or at some point. I mean, yeah, 28-3, but the Falcons were in the Super Bowl. We can't say that. We've never done it. It's just, it sucks. It really sucks. And just when you thought maybe the Browns would be good, it gets ripped away from you, and your best player wants to go win a Super Bowl somewhere else. It sucks. I'm embarrassed to be a Browns fan. It sucks. I hate it. That's all I have to say. It's just, and I'm going to go more into it. Another reason why I kind of wanted to make this quick video. I haven't posted in a while, and I want to get back to posting. I have some really cool ideas leading up to the draft, post Super Bowl. Draft's kind of my favorite time of the year, and I want to make some content on it because I love it, and I just want to share my opinions. So I'm thinking about making a video for every team in the NFL, all 32 teams, and just quick, maybe 5 to 10 minute videos on what I think they need to do in the offseason to better their team into next year. And so I'll go into it with the Browns. Obviously, I'll go in draft order. So I'll start with the Titans, the Browns will be second, and so on. So in that video, I'll go more into the Browns and what I think they need to do and how they need to set up for the post Myles Garrett era. And obviously, he requested a trade. It doesn't mean he's going to get traded, but I just think we're too far gone, and it's something that needs to happen, unfortunately, as much as it disgusts me to say out loud that I think we should trade Myles Garrett, I think we should do it. And it sucks, and I really don't want to, but I think this team needs to rebuild. But yeah, I'm just upset with the Browns, but I do want to make more content talking about football, talking about the sport I love, talking about the NFL draft, my favorite time of the year. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video, cry about the Browns because that's all you can do, and just put out a little update since it's been a while since I posted. Put some plans out there. So yeah, I wanna make those videos. Like I said, I'm gonna do some mock drafts soon. Love me a good mock draft. Might do like top 10 players at each position in the draft. I think that would be a lot of fun. But yeah, just upset about the Browns. At least I've got my Buckeyes. OH national champions. Gotta love that. But yeah, the Browns suck. And I hate them. But yeah, be on the lookout for new stuff. I'm excited. I'm gonna make a lot of stuff in this draft cycle. Hopefully I can grow and start making videos that I'm proud of, because I'm proud of what I've done so far, but it's not much. And I want to keep doing that. So yeah, thanks for watching.